Yung tipong tumutuloy laway niya habang nagmumura siya at nagsasabi siya ng mga kung ano-anong kabastusan na salita. Talagang nakakagigil yung pagmumukha niya eh. What's up YouTube? This is your boy G, back in another video. Kamusta kayong lahat? Sana everything is doing awesome sa inyong lahat because my past days has been super awesome and I'm really having a good time recently. So over the weekends, nakapanood ako ng ilang horror films sa Netflix with my family. Siguro impluwensya na rin ng Marian yung napanood kong series last couple of weeks ago. At this last week ng September and I'm pretty sure on this upcoming October, napakaraming Tagalog film nang pumapasok sa Netflix. So, I thought pwede ako manood ng mga couple of horror. So, today, I just want to share my thoughts on the latest Erik Matti's horror film, Kuwaresma, The Entity. So, Kuwaresma stars Miss Megastar Sharon Cuneta herself as Rebecca Fajardo, a doctor and a mom of two, together with General Luna, John Arcilla, na I believe is sobrang perfect sa role niya sa pelikulang to. Andito din si Kent and Pam Gonzalez na magkapatid daw sa totoong buhay. But hindi ko pa talaga sila kilala. Ngayon ko lang sila nakita sa moving to. I think they're just newcomers. Nabasa ko sa article sa internet na si Kent kakadiscover lang daw sa kanya at ang nakadiscover sa kanya yung nakadiscover rin kay Liza Soberano. Tapos after niyang makast, nakast na rin yung kapatid niyang si Pam Gonzalez nga dahil medyo magkamukha daw sila. Although I think hindi sila magkamukha. Nakast din si Pam, yung kapatid niya, na in real life is 1 year older than him. But on this film is they're twins. They're portraying to be kambal. Anyway, about the movie itself, I love it. I love it. Naboringan ako ng mga bandang simula because it's extremely slow pace. Talagang super boring siya sa simula because it's just super cliche and super typical Tagalog horror film. Malalaman mo agad at mararamdaman mo agad na Erik Matti talaga yung writer and director neto because it's just kind of the same with other Erik Matti's film. Super bagal na mga dialogue deliveries, yung mga pagitan between dialogues is very long. Talagang mapapahikab ka. But the background music here is pretty insane. Talagang nakakatakot siya. Medyo nakakakilabot talaga siya. And of course, on the climax and on the last part na talaga yung build-up ng horror niya. Story-wise, I found the story not that interesting really. You know, it's not really that engaging. Again, like na sinabi ko is medyo boring siya. And ultimately, yung climax twist niya is pretty okay. It's a twist. It's definitely a twist. You have to find it out on the latter part of the film. But I believe kung the other way around yung nangyari is medyo interesante pa siya at medyo controversial pa yung magiging story niya at I think medyo mas magiging engaging kung the other way around yung ginawa nila, hindi yung kung ano yung ginawa nila sa film na to. Acting, of course, is okay. Megastar, that's Sharon Cuneta, so that's given. I believe ito daw yung kauna-unang horror though ni Sharon Cuneta, so you have to judge her really. Medyo slow pace and yung acting niya, of course, is again, Sharon Cuneta. But si John Arcilla, si General Luna, ang lupit ni General Luna dito. He's playing as a demon-possessed guy na medyo evil talaga. And I think parang ganito lang siya sa real life niya, sa everyday life niya. Yung tipong tumutuloy laway niya habang nagmumura siya at nagsasabi siya ng mga kung ano-anong kabastusan na salita. Talagang nakakagigil yung pagmumukha niya eh. Hindi lang sa paranormal world or like multo or something, but talagang medyo manyakis talaga at iba yung dating niya, talagang demon yung mukha niya dito. Yung mga bata, of course, you know, their acting is okay, it's passable. Of course, they're not veteran like Shawi and John Arcilla here, but if you imagine, newbie lang sila at ang nakasama agad nila is Sharon Cuneta at John Arcilla. I can only imagine how intimidating it is to act with those veteran actors, but ultimately, they're good here. Of course, they're not perfect. Medyo nawiwirduhan nga ako sa mga bato ng linya ni Luis dito, nung lalaki, because yung boses niya medyo off sometimes. I think it's the expression and the tone of voice is not really matching all the time. Medyo kulang pa talaga sa emosyon at delivery. But overall, you know, their acting is okay. They're passable. The setting is quite eerie. It's pretty good. I think it's probably a low budget film because the entire movie happened on a single house. But then again, most of the horror films are. Yung bahay na ginamit nila dito is talagang eerie, especially yung outside shot ng bahay is pretty epic. I've read it's an old house in Baguio, and that's a perfect setting for this film because as we all know, Baguio is a little creepy and a lot of ghost stories and eerie, scary, spooky stories. So, bagay na bagay talaga yung bahay na kinuha niya na nasa Baguio. I really love John Arcilla's acting here. Talagang napaka-menacing and evil niya dito. Maapektuhan ka talaga as an audience. I've been watching this with my wife and talagang at times, mapapapikit ka eh. Ayaw mo nang tignan because it's just super evil, and that I can say na effective talaga yung acting niya pag talagang tinamaan ka na. Mapapansin mo yung mga little things na ginagawa niya, like kung paano manlaki yung mata niya habang nagmumura siya, paano niya ibalibag yung kutsara tinidor niya pag naaasar siya habang kumakain, tapos pati yung ponytail niya na panot naman yung buhok niya, matatawa ka na mahuwirdoan ka talaga sa kanya. I kind of remember Pen Medina on my times. I haven't really seen Pen Medina on horror films, but I can recall Pen Medina as being a really good actor. And at this time, medyo na-imagine ko sa kanya si John Arcilla because John Arcilla really delivers lines really good. At napaka-epektibo niya talaga artista. Again, reminding me how Pen Medina acts before. Kuwaresma or The Entity gets a 6 out of 10 from me. It's good and very watchable compared dun sa isang napanood namin. Kasunod nito, yung kila Bianca Umali, na talagang pinagsisihan ko ba't ako nag-aksaya ng oras at panahon para panoorin yung film na yun. I'm reviewing that film as well, so just go ahead and check out my channel for the review for that. But man, wala yung match dito sa Kuwaresma. That's definitely a waste of time. But of course, itong Kuwaresma has a lot of flaws. The special effects and the makeup of this is pretty laughable. Effects specifically is pretty damn poor. Makeup and costume is not that great as well. I can remember the hair of Manuela, yung babaeng anak. It's very obvious na wig lang siya. Sakit na to ng mga Pilipinong film and TVs. They always put a wig instead of the actor really doing something on her or his hair to really portray an effective character. But sa Pilipino, ang last nila mag-wig, and yung wig natin dito is very obvious. So, medyo madidisconnect ka sa immersion pag napapansin mo yung mga malilit na bagay na ganun. Yung mga effects pa and music on the jump scare, sometimes it's not matching. Nakaka-break talaga siya sa immersion because may mga eksena dito, for example, may isang demon na nagpakita bigla. The sound effect didn't really match it on that timing. So, nandun na yung demon, but you're like expecting like, should I be scared or should I be surprised or whatnot? So, at times, I'm like trying to convince myself na, uy, nakakatakot to. But then again, hindi na siya ganun ka-effective. Dapat yung paggamit ng music and sound effects, especially sa mga jump scares, is talagang on point. Manood kayo ng Marian kung gusto nyo makakita ng ganung compo. Yung talagang medyo kikilabutan ka talaga sa pagbibuild up at pagmamatch ng mga jump scare, atmosphere, sound effect, and music, and everything else. But if you're looking for something else to enjoy this weekend or over the next weekend or kung kailan kayo may time at manood kayo, especially Halloween is coming, so medyo masarap talaga manood ng mga horror ngayon. Make sure you check Kuwaresma because it's pretty good. Again, it's a Filipino film, so love your own. Definitely mas maganda to kaysa dun kay Bianca Umali, so just go ahead and check that out as well if you want to. But Kuwaresma, don't forget to watch it. It's pretty good. It's definitely good. But I think mas gusto ko pa rin yung napanood namin pelikula kamakailan from Christine Reyes, yung Spirit of the Glass 2. Mas malupit yung mga effects noon, mga jump scare, especially the story. But again, I'm very happy na tayo mga Pilipino is gumagawa pa rin ng mga nakakatakot at epektibong horror films. That's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Click the like button if you like this video. Comment down below, what are your thoughts on Kuwaresma? Napanood nyo na ba siya? Maganda ba siya sa palagay nyo? Gusto nyo ba ng part 2 or it's just okay na being part 1? Just go ahead and comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. I review a lot of movies and Netflix series and TV series, films out there. So just go ahead and check out my channel and click the subscribe button if you're into that. Thanks so much for watching and see you on my next one. Peace.